everyone. I have not picked up my vlogging camera in a few days, but here I am. So Aiden is at my parents' house, and I'm going to go pick him up in a few hours. But before that, I'm going to finish uploading my mukbang, and I made some sandwich for myself, or for Tong too. He's at the gym working out, so I think he's gonna stop by, so he's gonna pick up his food. But we'll see. So I'm going to have some healthy breakfast. I don't even know. I should be working out right now, but I'm more hungry. After a big meal or a feast, the morning of, I get just so hungry for some reason. So I'm just going to enjoy this. And then just a few more things, and then I'm just going to go pick up Aiden. This may look like a fatty sandwich, but it's actually very healthy. And it's like 40% lettuce. So you know how stay-at-home mom, I don't really have a full-time job. I'm more self-employed. Even though I don't work Monday through Friday 9 to 5. A weekend is a weekend. On a weekend, I just don't want to be on a diet. I want to go outside. I want to meet people, go get Korean barbecue or whatever, because that's what I used to do every weekend, you know. From my last vlog, was it the last vlog? I didn't think that so many of you guys will be wondering about this facial tool. I forgot the name. It's like a age booster? Not age booster. Age. You don't want that, right? I forgot. I'll leave like a link and everything in the description box. But it's supposed to help with your skincare, like, you know, even if like we spend like $100 on skincare, the skin doesn't really absorb the best or the most of it if you're just using your hand to apply. But this tool is supposed to help. It's supposed to increase by like 400%. I don't even know. I do notice the difference, and it's supposed to help you get that Korean like glow, dewy glow. So Tong and I decided to try it, and Tong's like really into like taking care of his skin and, like, you know, preventing aging, and who isn't, right? So we decided to try it, and we do notice a difference, which is crazy. I don't necessarily see the glow, like transparent, like glassy, dewy skin, but my skin is very dry. Winter, summer, whatever, it's been really dry, and especially like after pregnancy, I think got extra dry. So after using this, I do see a huge difference, which is really crazy. I haven't seen this much a difference in a product or any kind of tool before. But I use pretty cheap skincare, and using this is like $300, but so worth it. I could use like the cheapest skincare, and it absorbs so well. It stays, and like it's very nice and cool, and it stays moist all day, and I could skip a day and I will feel still great. I've been using it for a little bit now. I would use it at least once a day, but like I said, if I skip a day, it's still okay. And I love it. I love it because I use some skincare, and no matter how much I'm rubbing it in, I almost feel like it just stays on top of my skin. It doesn't get really absorbed. And then I move on to the next skincare or product. Basically, you want to use this until everything gets absorbed, and it's great. Great, great, great. Oh, I didn't even know that I left my camera on, but you could basically use that for any products. Like this one is pretty cheap. It's from a Japanese drugstore. Japanese groceries. So it's really pretty, it's very affordable. I'm gonna finish with my sunscreen. No matter how gloomy it is, I don't forget sunscreen, because I read it somewhere, or like I heard years ago, that if you don't protect your skin from the sun, you age much, much faster. But I'm pretty sure everybody knows already, right? If you don't, it's okay. It's not too late. Get some sunscreen. Get some sunscreen for your skin and protect your face from aging too fast. Okay. Oh, that looks beautiful. It is raining outside, which is beautiful. I am about to head out. Gonna drop off Tom's lunch. Oh yes. Or actually, I made a breakfast sandwich for him too, so I'm gonna drop that off. And then I'm going to stop by McDonald's because my mom wants me to pick up something for her. It's dangerous because I want something too, but I don't know. I'm not hungry, but it's just something about McDonald's. I just feel like I always have to get a fry. But yeah, let's go. I miss my baby. I have everything ready. Today is pretty cold, so the car doesn't have to be too freezing for the baby. He's getting so good at this. Yeah, that's right. Just like that. Just like that. Push it up. Push your head up. Yes, yes, yes. Just a little bit. I know. Oh, it's getting so frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah. We could do a little bit like this. Get a little bit more like that. Does it help? Is it helping a little bit? Like this? Like this. Lift it up like that. Yeah, look. This one's. Okay. I think we're done for today. We're done for now. We'll do more later. Yeah. Aiden's he's in the crib looking at the mobile, so I have a quick minute, or like 10-minute-ish, to scoff down my leftover chicken. I know 99% it's my fault, but my mom and I had a little disagreement, argument, whatever. It's coming from someone who's asking her for a favor. I feel like it's more of my fault. At the same time, like, I hate to admit the fact that I'm not admitting my mistake or that it's my fault. It wasn't the best way to end it. I mean, I am very grateful that she is watching the baby. It wasn't about like I didn't like the way she did certain things. It wasn't like that. Because she's really good about asking me first, or like bringing it up before she does anything. Like, she wouldn't do something that like I wouldn't do, I guess. Maybe her and I just weren't having the best day. I don't know. Either way, that's not the way that I wanted to end or start the day with, but don't want to get too into it. I was so hungry. It's pretty gloomy outside. On a day like this, I just want to be a couch potato and not do anything, but the reality is I have a lot of crap to do. And there is no food in this house, which is what I wanted, because if it's too available, then I'm not gonna be easily tempted and just eat it. So I did stop by McDonald's to get my mom something. I'm pretty proud that I didn't get anything for myself, because I never ever past McDonald's, but I did. Hi, baby Eden. How are you? Just gotta sit over here with my coffee. You know, a lot of people tell me they first see Aiden in the photos. And they're like, yeah, he's so big. He's so chunky. But when they actually see him in person, they're like, he's so tiny. I mean, that's what's like, it's not just baby, it's just with everybody. Everybody looks a little bigger through the camera, through the lens. But yeah, I mean, I think Aiden is still a bit on the bigger side. I've seen some other babies that's like similar age as him. He's usually bigger than other babies that I've seen. Not the biggest, but he's definitely a little bigger than the average. So right now he's wearing a 6-month-old baby clothes. I think very, very soon he's gonna upgrade his size again. So, which is crazy, which is why I'm glad that you don't spend that much, that I didn't spend that much money on baby clothes. And if you're watching this, if you are contemplating if you should buy more baby clothes, don't. They grow out so fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. I was gonna pick him up and just kind of like play with him, but I think he is preoccupied with the mobile, so I'm gonna let him just finish that. So once he is done, I'm going to pick him up and play with him, and then he's gonna go nappy again. Like in the beginning, I didn't get the difference with like, cause the doctor was like, how much is he sleeping and how much is he napping? I'm like, what's the difference? Like he sleeps like, he can't pass like 3 hours of sleep. So what's the difference? I am able to distinguish between his sleeping and napping now, so which is good. I am definitely enjoying this a little bit more now. I am bonding with him a lot more. He does look at me, and I don't think he really recognizes like me, Tom, or any of my family members. I don't think so. Maybe he does. Maybe you just can't tell right now, but yeah, he's okay with anybody holding him. He's not quite there where he, you know, like the stranger danger. So he's not quite there yet. Look at all this hospital bill. Before. Only if this was a paycheck. Wouldn't that be great? Good morning! Hi everyone! Enjoying my morning coffee. I usually make Americano, but decided to make some hot coffee today. So, I've been seeing this little pattern of Aiden where he won't actually fall asleep until 10:05 p.m. For his night sleep. As an infant, for a 2-month-old baby, I thought the bedtime's too late. So, you know, I was doing a little bit of research, and I guess like I need to cut down his naps. So in the morning, he takes the longest nap. So right now he has 3 hours in between feedings, and in the mornings he usually sleeps at 3 hours. So and I thought I was just supposed to let them just sleep through it. Like I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to wake him up. I looked at like a sample of like pretty like average sleeping schedule for a 2-month-old, and I think the nap should be about an hour, 5 to 6 times a day before the nighttime. So right now he's been sleeping for like 15 minutes, so in like about an hour I think I'm going to wake him up, and I don't know, we could just play or just keep him awake or something like that, and then to feeding, and then put him back to nappy again. I thought it was something that he would automatically do on his own. The rest of the day he's okay. Like he would sleep only an hour, but in the mornings he has a really long nap, and I think that might be the cause of him not being able to sleep earlier at night. So I want to try that out. If it doesn't work, then we'll go back to like his nap time on demand. But right now that's the plan. This morning I feel pretty unmotivated. I thought after having the baby, you know, because during pregnancy you're so limited to everything that, oh my gosh, after this baby I'm gonna be so motivated every day, and then I'm gonna just do everything possible, you know, everything that I want to do, or like I'm gonna be like so motivated for everything. But I think that's just kind of like wearing off. Because this morning, I don't know, maybe because it was a gloomy day, I felt pretty unmotivated to do anything. Before pregnancy, like once a month, I would, you know, obviously have the time of the month, and around the time I would feel very unmotivated and just like not wanting to do anything. I don't know if today's one of those days. But yeah, that's how I felt this morning, very unmotivated. That's why I'm like, should I go out with Aiden and just kind of get a fresh air or get something delicious with him? Maybe for lunch, Aiden and I will get something yummy. We'll see. That's where we're going. This way is definitely a little easier, but still very heavy. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay. Alright guys, so I am, oh my gosh, low gas. I've been going to so many different places, driving everywhere, but gonna go get groceries. I'm going to a little further one, a little bit like in the center of suburbs, because they do have a better, like a bigger food court. I am planning on shopping and eat alone, well with Aiden I guess. I did prepare his food. I actually did a little one more feeding before I headed out because he pooped. So usually he needs like a little bit more after he poops, like an ounce. So I gave him that. So he seems pretty chill because he will be crying right now. So I'm gonna head out. Whew, it's hot. It's not super hot today. It's very humid. So I like blasted AC for Ahmed so it wouldn't be too humid for him. He's getting washed tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that because he's gonna be all clean and like dry. So yeah, Aiden is good, so let's head out. So I think I came at the peak of today. So busy. I had to park pretty far, so instead of taking the carrier, I think or the car seat, I think I'm going to just put it on a carrier with me. I'm gonna do some shopping. I'm gonna come back here, drop off the groceries, and then I'm gonna put him back on the stroller and then go to the food court and eat. So that's the plan for now. 잘했어. So cold. Just finished shopping in the elevator to go to the food court. It's been okay so far, but fingers crossed. I came to a nearby Starbucks because I don't know what I was thinking, but it was Aiden's feeding time, so even when the car was moving, he was crying. He was fussy basically. So I thought Starbucks was Probably the best bet. I looked up if the Starbucks had a diaper changing station, and they do. So I went to the bathroom right away, and then I changed him and ordered a drink because I don't want to just sit in there without ordering anything. So, and then I fed him. That part was good. But I sat to this kind of very tan, kind of he looked like he just came back from a really long hike. He was dressed like that. He looked like that. I sat next to him because it was the table was the corner table. So I decided to sit there, and he asked me in Korean, very sluggish, very slurred Korean, asking me if I could buy him something. And I'm like, I don't have money. I didn't know he was homeless, but the moment he asked me that, I was like, oh, okay, he's homeless. And apparently he goes around every Starbucks around this town. I heard the staff, Starbucks staff, talking about him. So I was like, oh, okay. So he asked me that, and then I was like, I don't have money. And he's like, oh yeah, you don't have money, okay. And then he sat there for a little bit, and then he got up kind of angry, and as he was exiting, he kicks the door really hard and spits on the door a lot, and everyone saw that basically. What made me kind of upset is that none of the staffs wanted to clean it. I get it, of course I get it. Who wants to clean up a stranger's spit, right? But there's customers, and people saw that. I could tell that they were bickering to see who's gonna clean that up. Nobody wanted to clean that up. Later, this really nice girl, she decided to clean it up because she noticed that nobody was gonna do it anyways, and there's customers and everyone's disgusted, so they decided to do that. But I think there was a little bit of argument going outside because the guy that was behind the homeless man saw it. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I think they bickered a little bit because some of the guys at the window area, they were looking at it kind of alert, and they were ready to just kind of head out to see if there was going to be any fight. But thankfully nothing happened. I think it just, I don't know, it just probably ended. They probably realized that he's homeless and he probably doesn't even know what he's talking about. So yeah, I didn't really care. He's kind of spat away from the handle, so I would have been okay just exiting. But a lot of people were like, I don't want to leave the store, I don't want to leave until someone cleans. Everyone's disgusted, and it's just kind of surprising that nobody wanted to clean that up. I'm like, okay, give me a fucking spray and towel, I'll clean that up, because but yeah, anyways, feeding Aiden went really well. He's really quiet right now, right, even though the car stopped, so I think he is good. So I'm gonna head home now. I am finally home. I'm going to organize my groceries. I actually picked up some stuff for mukbang tomorrow. Tomorrow's not really my mukbang day, but things just kind of turned out that way. So I'm going to film mukbang tomorrow. So I got some, actually not mukbang. No, I didn't. What am I saying? Oh, I am filming mukbang tomorrow, but that's not what I got for. I just got tomorrow and the next day's meal. Yeah, Aiden, so after feeding, he was in the car. Usually he sleeps, but he was awake. He was kind of playing by himself. He wasn't really sleeping. And then he got a little cranky, and I put him on the swing. Now he is taking a nap. Ame is good too. As soon as I came home, he wanted to play fetch with me, so I play fetch a little, and then now he is back to his own little corner, and he's resting as well. So gonna take advantage of this time and clean up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.